Everybody, I'm Kelly Hogan, and welcome back to my Zero Carb Life. I have one of my best buddies here, KARENMILES, who is also one of the assistant coaches for my Zero Carb Life. And we were just reflecting, I think it was yesterday, on how long it's been that we've been talking. Our first Zoom call was how long ago?
It was 5 years ago during the pandemic. During the
Yes.
pandemic.
5 years, and we did an episode together on people sharing good news, and you shared about your joints not hurting and you had lost weight, and it was a really fun talk, but that was my first time getting to know you. And then you came back on for carnivore news, for atomic habits,
Yes, that was a big one.
and
Went for news a couple times.
yeah, that's right, a couple of them. So welcome back, Karen
Thank
Miles.
you. The best thing though was when we met, Kelly. We met,
Yes.
I was trying to think. We met at three meetups in New Jersey. We
Yes.
met at a meetup in Vegas.
Yes.
And we met up
In
at
my
your
house.
house. That was the best. Jeff and I traveled there. We spent 4 nights at Kelly's house, and that was the best.
That was so
We
fun.
did we walked the Greenway. We went rafting down the Tuckasee River. Did I say
Look, it's
that?
easy. Yes.
Tuckasee River. Oh,
Hiking.
with Mary.
I've
That
got
was
photo
delightful.
back here of us hiking. Yeah.
We went hiking at Knob something Park or
Water Rock Knob. Yeah.
it was all,
So
it was all great.
you've hung out with the kids, my family. You are family at this point. And also, I think we're going to talk about meetups coming up,
We
but
are
we have some plans to even see each other again soon. So
very soon.
very soon. So Karen, I could just sit and chat with you all day. And let's be honest, a lot of times I do.
We do. We talk a lot.
A lot. But today I wanted to talk about when some people say, so you eat only meat. And I know you tell people a lot about your carnivore diet, and it's partly because, let's see the shirt.
But I do have.
Yes, Karen wears her carnivore shirts a lot.
I
What you
got T-bones. Thank you, my Amy. I have a cow that I got from you.
got? So when you go out and about, yesterday she went and
Yeah.
did annual blood work, and you just share about how you got to feeling better. And I don't know about you, but I've had people say to me, only meat, and you're going to do that forever? That does not sound sustainable. That's the word. Is that sustainable? So I just thought we could talk about that. What are your first thoughts when somebody says that to you?
I'm like, yeah, it's sustainable. I've been doing this for almost 5.5 years.
Yeah.
And I remember when I found out people were doing it like you were like a 10-year carnivore. I'm like, 10 years, that's a long time. But I say, hey, starting out, you got to get your mind into it
Yeah.
because you're thinking, who could just eat meat or eggs or seafood stuff? Who could do that? Well, believe me, once your body starts feeling better, you can do that. I had a friend, a local friend. She is 9 days into it. She stopped here this morning.
Oh,
She's got a little knee pain. She's
okay.
just got a steroid shot in her knee. She said, my knee's feeling better. But she said, my fingers feel better. My neck feels better. I said, that steroid shot didn't do anything. Your
No.
fingers nor your neck. That's
Right.
carnivore.
It's,
That's carnivore. And she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was really, really cool. And let's see, 9 days, her scale's down. I think it's 7 pounds.
wow.
So,
Yep.
that's inflammation. That's not all fat that she lost, but we got
Right.
to get the inflammation off of
Yeah.
our body because that makes the joints stiff. That makes the neck and that makes everything hurt. We got to get
Yes.
the inflammation out, and then the fat comes, and then whew, that's why I do it. I used to be in pain, Kelly. My knees would hurt, my back would hurt, my hips would hurt, my ankles would hurt. They don't hurt anymore. I toss and turn all night long in my sleep because I was in pain. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. I'm avoiding pain, getting movement back in the body, getting energy and life back. And then I know we sometimes say, and you might even lose some weight, right?
Yeah.
Versus people who show up are like, is this a weight loss diet? You're like, that that's often a side effect of getting
That's right.
healthier and more active and feeling good. Yes, it usually is,
It is.
but it becomes kind of a side thought. Like,
It is. So
yeah.
I was always active, but I used to be inflamed. I used to be sore and uncomfortable. And I did a lot of movement. I kayak, bike, snowshoe, hike. I'm sure I'm forgetting something in there, but a pickleball. So I'm
Yeah.
really active and I did all that stuff back then, but I did it in pain, or I'd have to take an ibuprofen before I did it, or when I got home, or before I went to bed, or all of the above.
Uh,
And I don't have to now. And that's what I love about this carnivore gig,
yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah. When people tell me I don't think it doesn't sound sustainable, I think back to our old lives.
Mm.
How sustainable was that? And nobody ever said that to me before. Oh, you're eating junk because you're addicted to it. You're hooked on sugar. You hurt all day. I had chronic acne. I had sternum pain. I know I've said all this on here before, but I think it's worth remembering that wasn't very sustainable.
No, no, being in pain is not any fun. Who wants to be in pain? No,
Yeah. So to
it's
me, like this way of eating, I don't have to go around hungry all day because genuine hunger is not sustainable. I
mhm.
mean, you can do it for a little while, but hunger will always catch up to you. You have to eat, you'll give into it. And so what I used to do of under eating and running and rice cakes, not sustainable.
Mm-mm.
Now, oh, I have to eat steak and ribs. Oh, flanking ribs and beef, pork,
Terrible.
chicken.
Poor Kelly.
Poor, poor us, Karen.
I know.
The
So
hardship.
right now, in my fridge, defrosting, I have chicken wings,
Yeah.
I have ribeye, and I have shrimp. Oh, that's terrible. Just terrible.
What if you had to put like a little cream sauce on it or have some fried eggs? Poor us.
Oh, poor us. We had fried duck eggs this morning.
Oh, man, I
Sausage.
love fried eggs. I think I'm going to I was already thinking earlier, maybe for dinner, have 6 fried eggs. I just love a big plate of fried eggs so much.
And you put cinnamon on it. I did try it. I'm like, no.
Butter, cinnamon, and a little salt. Hey, I don't know if I've ever said that on YouTube before, but I love that on a fried egg.
That's
Karen, not so much. So, hey, if you've ever tried it, put it in the comments. If
there
you
you
tried
go.
it and hated it, comment Karen's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, we said a minute ago that this is not just about weight loss, and I agree. But one thing when people are trying to lose weight and they're doing carnivore is I very frequently see people get discouraged because the weight loss is slow. So I talk a lot about what is a very sustainable, healthy form of weight loss. And if any of you think I'm making this up, go to your little Google AI chat GPT right now and type in what is considered the best rate for weight loss. And Karen, you've been coaching with me for quite a while. What would it say?
1 pound, 1.5, maybe 2 pounds a week.
That's
That's
it.
it. So if it's 1 pound a week, that's 4 weeks to lose 4 pounds. You're thinking, oh, I don't want to lose that. I mean, that's too slow. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Four times how many, 4 times 10 months. Do the math. There's 40
Well,
pounds.
how many weeks in a year?
Yeah, that's right. That's
We're going
right.
to lose over 50 pounds in a year. And the reason I think this is important to note is, first of all, people get really impatient because you do occasionally see a story where somebody says, I lost 100 pounds in 4 minutes.
Yeah,
And it's
4 minutes.
like, why am I not losing 100 pounds in 4 minutes? That is not considered even safe or healthy weight loss.
No.
4 pounds a month, 4 to 6 is like, wow, that's that's good. That's not even slow. That's really good. It helps prevent loose skin. It helps prevent the toxins from our fat being released when people lose really quickly. It helps prevent a stall. It's a really good speed of weight loss. But the reason I'll bring this up today is you say, well, it will take me a year to lose 50 pounds. If you make it sustainable, who cares?
That's right.
Make
That's
it tasty, enjoyable. Then take 2 years to lose your
That's right.
100 pounds
That's
because
right.
where are we going?
Where are we going? better than gaining 100 pounds because or even 20 pounds or 30 pounds.
Yeah,
We don't want to gain. We don't want to gain.
right.
So if we can even maintain or lose a little bit, so what if you have 100 pounds to lose and it takes you, like you said, 2 years or 3 or 4 years even?
Yeah.
Because if we didn't do this, it would take a whole lot longer to
Well,
lose it.
the average person is gaining every single year. The
Yeah.
average American gains every year, even if it's just a few pounds.
Yeah.
So if we're losing anything, but again, if it were rice cakes and running, I could see the hurry. That used to be me. I got to
Right.
get this 20
That's
pounds
right.
off so I can quit what I'm doing,
Right.
which is ridiculous, of course. But that's how it,
Rice cake, ribeye, they both begin with an R, but we'll take the
yeah.
ribeye.
One is amazing and one tastes like styrofoam.
Right. Right.
Yeah. All right. So if somebody does say, oh gosh, I've got 100 pounds to lose. It's going to take me 2 years. What would you say to make them feel like, so what? Like, how could this be done?
Get involved with the community. I know, Kelly, there's a lot of people in your coaching groups. I've been in your coaching groups. It's a long time I've been with
Yeah.
you. I've been with some other coaching groups. Yours are number one.
Yeah.
Yours is the best. Anyway, be with the community, be involved, get to know other carnivores. I love meetups. I host meetups. I'm 20 something meetups I've been to, and most of them are mine. Some were the carnivore doctors, one was Audra the private eye, but most of them are mine, and I love them. Actually, tomorrow, Jackie Jam, my carnivore twin YouTube channel, Carnivore Twins, check it out.
Linked below.
Link below. Thank you. And Kathy David and Trish Fly Lady. These are all Instagram names. We are meeting in Chicago. Jackie's coming out here with her husband from Washington State, and they're arriving today. And we're going to all meet up tomorrow, 4 carnivores.
So
So, I mean, it's just fun wearing these shirts. I have numerous shirts. It's just fun. I subbed in kindergarten the other day. I had a big pig on my shirt because it's fun. Water bottles. Look at that cool sticker you have.
oh yeah,
That
baby.
circle of
And
control. My Zero Carb Life. All the cool carnivores have those stickers on it. For sure, for sure. It's just
oh,
fun to do all that stuff. And meetup, let me plug my meetup. June 7th in Chicago. It's actually in Naperville, a suburb west of Chicago. June 7th, we're hiking at 11 a.m. and we're having the meetup at 2 p.m. And then the next day, we're playing pickleball at 10 in the morning. If you want some information, find me on the link below.
I will put it there. Yes.
Yeah. And some of our coaches are going to be there that coach with you.
Yeah.
And since we're all going to be there, we have to make a special announcement right here.
Okay.
Kelly hasn't announced it yet. Kelly's coming to the meetup June
Yeah.
7th that
Yeah.
weekend in Chicago. So this is our announcement to you. You could come out and join us too.
It'll be the first time all five of us coaches have been together in person.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
so excited.
We've been coaching together since November.
Yes.
Well, the 5 of us.
Yes.
So it'll be really, really great to be together. We're really looking forward to it.
I am so pumped.
Yeah.
So find ways to make it fun. Speaking of coaches, Nanette in the group the other day, she sent this and said, Kelly, do you remember saying this? If I'm going to spend the rest of my life eating a certain way to prevent health problems, it's going to be with friends and it's going to be fun. And I
There
said,
you go.
exactly.
Exactly.
We could look at it as, I don't tolerate fiber, so I can't have this, I can't have that. Sugar was raising all my inflammation. Oh, and have all. No, we're going to buy shirts. We're going to make a group. We're going to hang it on the wall,
Travel. Yeah.
put it on our water bottles. Look at all that lipstick on there.
Oh, I thought that was a red
So-
cap.
Nope. We're going to put it on our water bottles and we're going to have, it's like a meat party. Every single meeting we have is a meetup and a party with like-minded people who are just going to celebrate that we figured out how to feel good. When you get to know a community, you become a second family because it's people
Yes.
who support you feeling better. They support you healing. You're pulling for one another.
Right.
And that to me, that's more family than some families are,
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. All right. So, Karen, you're now in a household with yourself and another carnivore. When people say this isn't sustainable, I think they're sometimes picturing that we're outside 3 times a day throwing meat on a grill, which some carnivores do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm not out of the grill, frankly, ever. My
I
husband
know,
does
I know you're
sometimes.
not.
I'm not turning that gas knob. No,
I
look at me.
do. I'm a
I'm not
gas
doing it.
knob turner. But what's so much easier is that magical meat drawer,
Yes.
Kelly Hogan, an air fryer. Are you kidding me? That is
Yes.
amazing. Been a game changer for me, you, and many people. Carnivores are not, but so much easier. I preheat my air fryer for a few minutes,
Yep.
throw that steak in, and bing, bang, boom. Next thing you know, less than 10 minutes, you have fast food. I know you like it rarer than me sometimes, but
I
it's
do. I'll typically do 7 minutes on 450 degrees. And it's so easy that my kids, when they get hungry, if it's not where we're going to all sit down together, because they're in all kinds of
right.
sports. So
Sports.
some nights it's just, hey, you go inside. I'm taking the next one to the next event. Go cook a steak.
Yeah.
They know exactly how to do it. It's not scary or dangerous. I
Mhm.
would never send them to the back porch, go grill a steak, kids.
No.
However, they just pull out a steak, season it, 450 degrees, 7 minutes, boop, it beeps, and it's perfection.
Perfection. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So an air fryer is a game changer. Crock pot is great, especially for working moms. Even me, I've
Yes.
gone sometimes run around. I'm at the gym doing this, that, and the other during the day. I've track practice at this time of the year. I'm a track coach.
Yep.
In the afternoon, I come home and there's a meal in my crock pot. I love a chuck roast in there.
Yep.
Some people put like chicken breasts in there. I'm not a big chicken breast person
No.
at all. Some people, my son has put ground beef in the crock pot for like a couple hours. I've never done that
No.
either. Nope, I've never done that.
Oh, my
But
friend Mary does that. She puts
oh
all of her
gosh,
taco seasoning in there. And so she comes home to a huge amount. And so they'll eat tacos. They're on the go a lot too.
yeah,
And they'll have taco meat all week.
yeah, there
Pretty
you go.
smart. So you could also, if people who say, I travel, I'm a truck driver, I'm a this, I'm a that, go through a fast food place and get as many patties as you want. Different, different locations will make it easier or harder. So you might have to train somewhere, might have to teach them a la carte. And I know not every location will
Yeah.
even act like they can, but there are lots of fast food places out there. Wendy's is usually pretty good about it. McDonald's, Hardee's, Burger King.
We have Culver's up in this neck of the woods,
Okay.
and that's my husband's favorite place. So
Yeah.
he'll go to Culver's. He'll get two patties with cheese on both of them. And dehydrated meat's another game
Yes.
changer to have stuff with you. Yeah, you can buy the carnivore crisp, you can buy the carnivore snacks, or you can make your own and save a bundle. Save a bundle.
Most meats, if it's pretty thin, we're talking 160 degrees for 12 hours. Isn't that the general run?
Yes,
No.
yes. The dehydrator works amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
You put it in and leave it alone. I do, like I said, 160 as low as it could go for 12 hours.
Yep.
Amazing. So
You can put bacon in there. It's
I,
already sliced.
I did
Just
bacon. Yep.
lay your raw bacon in there
12
and then
hours. Sometimes it needs longer. Sometimes it needs 16 hours and for the bacon.
okay.
Yep. So just a little tip.
It travels well.
Ah,
It's so
so good.
delicious.
I
Yeah, it
think I'm
works
gonna
well
slice.
as a chip if you've got dip. Those can work well as chips for like
I,
queso or sausage dip.
yes. I put chips on the bottom. I put ground beef on top and little cheese and melt that cheese a little bit and serve it as a appetizer or meal. Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Amazing.
make like loaded nachos, but the
That's
chips
right.
are meat. The
Yeah.
chips are
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah.
If you're watching this and you've never considered, this is why we say it's sustainable. There's so many ways to make this work. Now, Karen, sometimes people will say, well, I tried it for a little while and I didn't really get results. So first of all, if you were losing, as we said, even 4 pounds a month, you did get results in the form of weight. If you give it longer, we can almost guarantee you that inflammation is going to come down.
Mhm.
But if somebody says, I don't know, it really wasn't working for me, here's what I will typically see people do. They go back to carbs and sugar, which is literally the number one thing that we all tried for decades. We know that doesn't work. And so I feel like there's so many tweaks. I wrote some things down that sometimes people do in addition to just eat meat, right? Because just eat meat is amazing. But we can always look at hydration, sleep. Have you been in a calorie cut for too long? As in you're an undereater. So we have to work our way back up to maintenance to make sure we're eating enough. Looking at macros, some people's bodies respond better to higher fat, some people higher protein. Could you benefit from thyroid testing, thyroid medication? We see people who like they need that. You or I, neither one have had to go that route, but some people do. I also have not tried bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. You neither, but sometimes it helps people. And someday I might need to, Karen. I'm 46.
Right.
And I won't hesitate if I need to. Also, if I do, I'm not going to say, oh, well, so much for carnivore. No, I'm going to add that in addition to all of the other foundational things. I've shared on here before that my husband is doing a low dose of GLPs, and I do see that helps some people on a carnivore diet. Some people do food tracking. Some people have to cut out dairy, egg whites. Some people find that they can't lose weight until they add some movement. You and I are both, we're active. We move. If somebody says I can't lose weight and they're not even taking a walk after a meal, I feel like, oh, let's try that.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Just take the walk. We could throw in metabolic reset days. We can play around with meal timing or electrolyte. All of these amazing options. And trust me, I have more, but I'm looking at the time. A lot of options. But instead, what do we sometimes see? Instead of going to all of these cool additions that can come with carnivore, they go right back to the carbs. That was never going to help. It never helped. And so I just want people to know, yes, it's sustainable. It's fun. You can have friends. We have shirts. Let's do this. Get your stickers, whatever you want. Or don't join a single thing and just eat nothing but meat forever if you feel comfortable.
And being uncomfortable. A lot of people have aches and pains. A lot of people. Jeff's shoulders have been bothering him. He used to play pickleball with me, but his shoulder bothered him and he couldn't do it. He couldn't lift his shoulders he couldn't lift his arms up at all. Now he could go like this. That is what a non-scale victory. No. It's what he's putting in his mouth. That's making a difference.
Yes. Yeah, I saw him the other day. His arms were up, big smile on his face.
Yeah.
Being able to live life like that.
Yeah.
That is sustainable. And to do it in a tasty way with his fabulous wife who also eats this way. I hope people watching understand it's not only sustainable, it can be delicious, easy, fun with friends who become family. And it doesn't have to feel like a life sentence. And for me and you, we can easily say at this point, oh, I plan to eat this way forever. I'm never going back.
But I'm 65. I'm 65. Look, you're a young chick still, but I'm doing it till the end.
Yeah.
Why not?
I have a million reasons to never go back.
And you had said, in that interview with Jeff, Jeff, you were just diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. It could be a death sentence. Eat all the crap you want. No, that he chose to do carnivore when he was stage 4 cancer, multiple places in his body, and he chose to do carnivore. That's amazing. And he's getting results.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
I know, I get so excited. And so I think for you and me and Jeff, it's easy for us to say we're never going to eat any other way. Some people do need in the beginning to take it one day at a time because that feels overwhelming. So just the next best step, the next meal. Could you do carnivore for breakfast? That's I think the easiest place to start.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then maybe 2 meals. And
And many of us didn't just hear about carnivore and instantly in one day. We both went through a very low carb journey.
Right.
And, people sometimes do great with cold turkey. And then very often it's a tapering down. And that's great.
I did low carb for 2 years and 3 months. Kelly, I'm you guys that are watching, I help Kelly with the coaching and we have breakout rooms. So Kelly talks about the main lesson and then Nanette and Dana go and talk about something usually from the handbook. Kelly's how many pages now?
240-ish.
250, yeah. A lot. That's valuable in itself. And then Kathy David, my friend from Wisconsin, we go into a breakout room and we discuss life. Yeah. We let people ask or talk about whatever they want. And it's so cool. And I often say, people are talking and if there's a little lull, I can't have a lull in my life. I'll say, okay, how many of you did low carb or keto beforehand? And say there's 15 people on the screen. Three-quarters of the people said they did, low carb, keto, something like that. I said, Did you have success? But why'd you come to carnivore? It didn't work out that great for you. So now you came to carnivore. There was something you were missing. When I went to carnivore, it took it up another step to my health.
Yeah.
Another step. I thought my joints didn't hurt that much with low carb. Carnivore cleaned it out and it made it so much better.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Karen, I'm so glad you came to hang out with me today. I know we spend a lot of time on Zoom together, but I'm excited to pass this on to people who might be feeling like doom and gloom about this. Woe is me. Come on, y'all. Join the meat party.
Come join. That's right. Come join the fun. It's a lot of fun, and there's might be some locals. There might be some locals near you that you could catch up. This friend of mine just lived 5 minutes away. She stopped by this morning, and
Cool.
her husband came by Easter night because we both had Easter festivities earlier today. I mean, we could be together a few times a week. How cool
Yeah.
is that?
It's so cool. And if you don't have somebody local, allow us to be your buddies.
Yeah, there you
Here.
go. Come
Yeah.
hang out. And I like that you have the Facebook groups on your coaching groups, and people can post there. People post there every day or
Yeah.
never post there, but they're readers. They read and take on all the content that's being talked about. It's really cool. I like
Yeah.
it a lot.
Nobody ever needs to feel like you're alone. This community
No.
is big and vibrant. You are not alone. So
Yeah.
if you feel alone, that's only because you're hanging out with the wrong people. That's all.
That's right. And you know what? Maybe not everybody's going to be on a coaching group, but go on Instagram and follow me.
There you go.
Follow Kelly. I know you're already following her. That's why you're here. But you guys, a lot of people aren't on social media, but I'm just saying there's people out there and they're willing to talk to you. So reach out to somebody. You don't have to be in a coaching class. I know, but it's better. Life is better. But it's just fun to reach out and talk to people. Instagram. Go find your carnivore friends over there.
Go make
Yep,
some friends, y'all. That's all we're saying. Go get some
that's
meat
right.
friends. All right. Bye, Karen. Thanks for coming. See, I love you next
I love
Saturday.
you, Kelly.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye. Da, da, da,
Dun,
da,
dun,
da,
dun,
da,
dun, dun. There we go.
Good
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. I got
Bottoms up.
myself. Wait.
Clink, clink. Speaking of hydration, look, check out this new water bottle. It's called the Hydro Jug. I know probably all of you already have them. I'm late to this party. It's full up to here with seltzer, like very bubbly seltzer.
Wow.
Completely spill proof. And most water bottles you cannot put seltzer in. Look, it does not spray or leak, and it is full of bubbles.
What did you do? Did you push the straw down? What'd you
You
do?
just go,
Bend it?
boop,
Oh, bend it down. Oh, I
and
see. I
you
see.
can, I mean, I'm not going to shake it a lot because there's seltzer in it, but it does, I have thrown it around pretty good, and still it
Nice.
holds the bubbles in.
Love the colors. Yeah.
Me too. Me too. Oh, I know. Okay. Enough about my water bottle, I guess. All right. There we go. I might throw that one back in there.
All right. Sounds good.
I love you,
Okay.
Karen.
I love
Thank
you,
you.
buddy. I
All right,
love
bye.
you. Have a good day. Bye.